Hey, Bridget.
Hey, Dwayne. So I have another question.
Okay.
When so many people log into my site, I don't understand why it freezes.
Oh, well, what you're dealing with is the computer science concept of concurrency. Your application in your application server, whether Nginx or Apache or whatever you're using, to deal with a logged in user, it has to do these round trips to the database to get the dynamic content to, well, display what you're going to display. Most caching doesn't work for authenticated traffic. So once we know who that user is, then that front end caching tends to break down. So we're going to need to go do all these round trips to the database. And there's only so many workers that can go down and grab this data and bring it back to the application layer at a time. Now, if you're a very large website, you would have this already figured out and have workers just waiting to deal with the amount of traffic you normally get, and then a normal amount above that to handle those spikes in traffic you have. But concurrency is literally the idea of multitasking. How many things can I do at the same time? On the front end, this actually comes into play with this idea of HTTP2, which lets us load multiple things at the same time. So instead of having to wait on this asset has loaded before I can go on to the next thing, the new way to do it is simply load everything at once in parallel. And, well, as soon as we can display something, let's display something. That's how a lot of the React front-end stuff works. In fact, JavaScript's going to move more and more to that as we move forward, the concurrent loading of things. So that's all concurrency is how many things can we do at once. And that's why your websites are freezing up when too many people are logging in. People are just having to wait in queue to get their thing done. And sometimes that makes it just really slow.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, thanks, Dwayne.
All right, thanks, Bridget.